indicate the type of display that would be best for each scenario. Okay, so I put it over here because so I could check it off physically. I don't know if that matters or not, but whatever. The number of students and the total square feet of classroom space in each class at an elementary school. Okay, so when you're deciding between a scatter plot or a line graph, generally the line graph is going to have some kind of time related axis to it. So time is a key thing to look for here. With a scatter plot, it's kind of, there may or may not be a correlation between the two axes of the graph. So I guess possibly unrelated is what I'm going to put here. I feel like those are kind of the two defining characteristics of each, and hopefully will be enough to help us make our decision. Possibly unrelated. I mean, this is like, it could be related, it could be unrelated. So this isn't like maybe the most solid thing to go off of, but the time thing seems to be a pretty consistent factor. So let's just look at this. Number of students. Maybe we should highlight what we think the like independent and dependent variables would be of each. So the number of students probably is one of the variables here. Like one of the axes on the graph, axes. And the total square feet of classroom space in each class at an elementary school. Okay, so those are, I think, our two variables. Number of students versus total square feet. Um, Neither of those are time, and I'm not even sure if either of them are related, and that's probably what they would be trying to see. If like a place with a school with more students has more space, and that might be a good way to compare different schools. So we're gonna go with scatter plot on that. I didn't have time. We were debating whether or not the two things were even related. Next one is number of minutes a piano student practiced piano each day for 1 month. So one of these variables is days, and the other is minutes. We have two time related variables here. And are they related? Number of minutes, then days. Since we're going like throughout a month, I'm actually thinking about this, but I think so. Since we're going throughout the course of 1 month, I feel like that's really the key here. That this is the time related thing that we were looking for. So we're gonna go time. We're gonna go line graph because of the time. Next option. I probably should have looked at the answer before I did this. I usually do. Uh, Daily low temperature at one location each day for 1 month. Okay, so again, day for 1 month is one of the variables. It's already kind of saying time. The other's daily low temperatures, which is not time. But maybe here they're trying to see, how the temperature is changing over time, if it changes over time or if it's staying consistent. Because we're still going over the course of a month for 1 month. So I'm going line graph again. That's enough time. Last one, the number of minutes spent online in the last week. And kind of nice, and they have an and in there that's separating our variables for us basically. Put a little slash maybe so I can see the divide. Because this problem has a lot to do with dissecting a paragraph, and so that's why I'm trying to get the highlighters out. I think you can maybe do this on state testing. So one variable is number of minutes in the last week. So they're like giving us a time frame. I feel like that's another line graph characteristic. You know, for 1 month, for 1 month in the last week. But let's not make any hasty decisions. Other axis, test scores for students in a math class. Okay, so we're not sure if these things are related. No, number of minutes spent online the last week, and test scores for students in a math class. I think maybe in the last week was kind of a red herring. I'm not sure if that is the focus here. Number of minutes versus test scores, because it's like more for each student than it is like about the time. So I feel like on this one we should go scatter plot. So that, I think that in the last week thing could be a bit tricky. I don't think it's doing enough here because we don't know if these things are related. Like, these things aren't related either, but that's not really the question here, right? We're just trying to see a trend. We're just trying to see a trend between these two. The trend over time is not the focus, so that's why I'm going scatter plot here. Okay, good. Scatter plot, scatter plot. Yeah, so like trend over time. Maybe that's what I should have. Time trend. That's what you're looking for a line graph over time.